Hello Facebook, this is Stephen Youngblood with Fit for Christ once again, and what I want to talk about real quick is setting your goals. Now you've decided that you wanted to lose weight and get fit, but what you have to do is you really have to set your goals. Is it goal to actually lose pounds when you look at the scale? Is your goal to lose inches so you can get into those clothes that you used to wear? Or is your goal just to be fit? And what you need to do is you need to sit down and you need to write these goals, because a lot of times, and especially when we talk about women, the pounds on the scale aren't going to equate to the inches that you lose, and a lot of times if you go for specific weights you can be discouraged. So what you need to do is you need to sit down and you need to write your goals out, and then after you do that you need to take and you need to write down everything that may become a hindrance to you while you're training and while you're changing your eating lifestyle and eating habits, such as if you're an emotional eater, you want to put in there and write down that your stumbling block, that when you get emotional you're going to eat. That way you always have that to refer to. And then the next thing you need to do is you need to write down all of the excuses that you're going to come up with. Well, I'm just going to have this one Krispy Kreme donut today because I'm out, or I'm just going to eat this one thing because it's today, or it's Sunday so I'm going to have that fried chicken. And you need to write down all of those things. That way you have an idea in your mind and you realize to yourself what it's going to take for you to lose what you're going to lose. And the next thing you need to do is you need to set up two things. The first thing you need to set up is you need to set up a food journal. What you need to do is you need to write down the foods that you eat, the meals that you eat, the amount that you eat. So you need to buy yourself, my suggestion is to buy a digital scale. You can get a decent one from Mainstay at Walmart. They run between $17 and $19, and that will do all your ounces, grams, and liters, all that stuff, all those measurements it converts, and you'll be able to take and write those foods down and have the correct amount and the correct calories. You need to keep a journal daily of what you're eating. You'd be amazed, but a lot of people don't realize how many calories that they shove into their bodies. And we're going to talk a little bit in the next video that reducing your calories, increasing activity is a basic equation for weight loss and to get more fit, but there's actually a whole lot more to it than that. And we're going to go over some things and deal with serving sizes and stuff like that. But the first thing you need to do is you need to set up those goal sheets, your hindrances and your weaknesses, and the excuses that you're going to make for yourself to stray away from what you already set your mind on doing. And then you need to set up your food journal. And then I said you needed two journals. The second one is an exercise journal. You need to write down daily everything that you do. If you walk, you need to write how long you walk for. And when you're just starting off, you don't have to have one of the sports tracker or Map My Run or anything like that to tell you the exact speeds that you ran at and how many miles per hour you've averaged. But with yourself and the condition that you're in, you can write down, I walked 2.5 miles and I was going at a medium pace, or I was going at a fast pace, or I was going at a slow pace. And you want to keep track of all the exercises you do. Today I did circuit training, I did curls, I did 8-pound dumbbells, and I did 30 seconds of 3 sets of 30 seconds with squats of sets of 12 in between. So you want to keep track of what you're doing so you can relate that to how many calories you're actually burning, and you can also progress how much more fit you're getting. Also on the bottom of that sheet, when you're doing your exercises, when you get finished exercising, write down the mood and if it was hard, how difficult it was, if you felt like dying or if you felt great afterwards. That way you can really go look back and see to yourself how much better shape that you're finding yourself in. It's amazing that, just after a few weeks, those things that seemed like you were just wore out and tired are going to feel a whole lot easier, and you'll start feeling more energetic after those exercises. So you go ahead and get those 3 things done, and you'll be ready to start on your transformation being fit for Christ.